Hi guys, I'm Asif Ali and you're watching CGHOW video. Today I created these speed lines and this car with material that reflecting the speed lines. So I'll create this again from scratch, and if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe, and if you like this video, please like, share and comment, and let's start this tutorial.
CGHOW. CGHOW.
First of all, subscribe my YouTube channel and also click on bell icon so you will receive all new video notification. So this is how it looks. Okay, my scene, and this is the reference I inspired with, and then I recreated in Blender. Okay, I'll put the link in description also. And to create this, I have one car emitter, and car is slightly shaking. That's why I use the Niagara for that. And it has this material. I'll show you. Then I have these are my speed lines. And what you will learn today is this is very simple Niagara, but the trick is in material, sorry, in color. So I'll show you how you do that. So let's say you have a new folder here, test, and then you have a material, and I have a very basic material, so I don't think I need to create it again. It is very basic. I have a noise texture, I have a radial. I'm multiplying these together, so obviously this radial is cutting out this noise, and this is going to opacity with depth fade. So very simple material, no need to create again. So now here in this test folder, I will create a Niagara test, and I'll put all this scene in my Patreon so you can download. So I'll use this same material, this one, okay, and then I'll delete all these things. And let's use box location, and you can also visualize that. So I will make this 0 and 0, and maybe this one 200, okay, or maybe 500, whatever you want. Okay, then I will make it GPU because I'm gonna spawn lots of particle and local space. Then I'll use maybe 2000 for now, and then velocity on this axis Y. So these particles are just shooting on this Y direction, and I can make this life maybe 1. Then velocity align, and I will stretch the size and turn off the mass, maybe 10, 20, 100 and 1000. So we have these streaks, okay. And what if you want random color? Of course you can change the color from here, and you can also randomize the color like this. But if you want a pattern of the color, that's the trick we will learn today. So let's say you have color in particle update, and then you make it curve, and then you can change the initial color, that is red now, and let me delete the opacity, and the last color is green. So this gradient is working here, but over life. But I want this gradient like this on x-axis, not over life. So how you'll do that? It is currently working on normalized edge. So what you can do here, you can make a vector of this, and because this is the x location, this line you can see the box, this is on x, you can see here the gizmo x direction. So now I'm using the x, okay. So nothing is happening because this is like if I'm changing, then you can see is, let me stop, see how it's changing. So what you can do, because you have a gradient, you can do lots of things. Like if I take the frac and how frac work, let me show you in a material first. So let's say you have a material and you have a gradient. Okay. And if you want to repeat that gradient, because I have now gradient, if you want to repeat, I can multiply it and then take the frac. So frac will only give you fractional value, and if I increase the multiplier, you can see the gradient is repeating. So similarly here, and also you can do one thing, like this gradient is from black to white, and if you subtract some value from this, like you have a negative value, currently we don't have negative value. So like now we have negative value, and if I take the absolute, this will make this black white, and 0 will be 0, and 0.1234, and now this is negative, it will make it positive. Okay, so you got the point, how fractional work and how absolute work. Now you can put it here also. Okay, so now I will do the same thing here. So first I will take frac, or maybe I'll take the apps, that will be last node. Then I'll take the frac, and in this frac value I will multiply this vector x, and this will be my particle position. See, and still have some issue. So what you can do, you can divide this whole thing, actually this x value. So I will reset this. After frac, I will divide, so multiply this and then divide the vector, that is my position, and now you can divide it. See, now you have a gradients, because my box is 500, so you should put the half of it, 250, and then you can change these gradients like this. Okay, so see how it looks, and you can also make this brighter, and then you can also move these, and these value can increase or decrease these patterns. So this is what I did in that. I'll show you my original effect also. Cool. So that's it. I didn't do anything else apart of this. So I'll show you my original file. But before that, let's check the car. This is my car emitter. So what I have here, I'm just spawning one particle only once, and then life is infinite. And to move it, I'm using two things. First is I'm using this jitter that is moving it, and that's it enough. So you can avoid these, you can skip these. But if you don't have jitter, what you can do, you can use curl noise, but curl noise will keep moving it because life is infinite. So it should come back to the initial position. So I'm using spring moving it back to the initial position. So it's moving, but it's not going away. Then because curl noise is 3D, it is moving it only on each axis. So what I did, I took the velocity, multiply it with this value. So only moving it on x, not y and z. Okay. So if I increase the curl noise like this much, you can see this is just moving x. Okay. So just 5, and then jitter on. And then material. So this is my material. And let me preview this car here. So what I have, First I have Fresnel, and I'm using this boolean to invert it because it looks like this, but I'm inverting it and then using power, so it is look like this. Then world position and masking RG and panning also. So basically I have this noise texture, and I'm using this world position with the custom tiling and this pan. So I have this texture is panning too fast. Then powering it, cheap contrast. So I have black and white, saturating it and using LURP. So both color are panning. Then this color thing multiplying with this power. So only this white part will show you that colors like this. And that's it. It's going to emissive. Okay. And now my original effect, this one. So I'm spawning 5000 particles. I have box location 1000 on X, velocity random. And then this is the thing. So I have the color here. Then I'm again frac, using frac, multiply, absolute, divide. Same thing, absolutely same thing. And just the values are random here. Okay. And then this is for the alpha. So I can make the alpha down. And that's it. It has the same material. One more thing, like in this one, this test one I created. So my emitter is here, but particle are visible also here. It should start from here. And what is happening here, because the pivot point of the sprite is in center. So in the sprite render, this is the pivot point. You can make it 0 or 1. 1 means the pivot will be this side. So now you can see these are starting from here. Zero point 0.5 means it is in center. Okay, let's if I make the velocity like very less, now you can see pivot is in center, and now I can offset the pivot. Okay, so you can do that. So that's it. I'll put the file. You can download and check it out. It looks cool. So thanks for watching. Keep learning, and bye bye.